the white, if you start from the bottom, which is easier, red, which is below the navel. The next one is orange, which is where? Belly button. The third one, Ismail, is yellow, and it's around which bodily organ? Stomach, yeah. And the fourth one, Jawad? You can't remember. Isa? Green. And where is that? Chest. MashaAllah. Chest. And the chest is where the green one is, and the next one, Ahmed, which light blue? Yes, MashaAllah. Light blue by the throat. And then the next one, Hamza. No, this one. Light blue is at the throat. Then after the light blue, yes. Where is that? Right, the level of your forehead. And then Musa? Yeah. White on the crown of your head. So just remember that is, as you can see, red, orange, yellow, green, light blue, dark blue, and then the white one. And then imagine you, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's name, this time, what color do you imagine the blessed name? Sorry? You read all the time? The color corresponds to the actual spiritual center you are feeling. So red, we clean the red one, the green, clean the green one, the dark blue, clean the dark blue one. And then, once you've completed that process, just remember, this is something very important to know. As you breathe in, the light is entering the nose and it's going down to the spiritual center. And imagine it like that bottle of water. It's like a pipe going through your body, and the light is going in. And as you exhale, the actual darkness is leaving that spiritual center from behind. The only difference you've got to note is that when you get to the dark blue one, once you've done the red, orange, yellow, green, get to the light blue, you go to the dark blue one. Instead of it breathing through your nose, you're breathing, as you breathe in, the light entering straight into your forehead and leaving from that spiritual center from the forehead. It doesn't go through your nose and through your body. Same as the white one, when you breathe in, hitting that spiritual center in front of the crown of your head directly, and exhale. When you exhale, it's leaving that. And the final, third process is when you imagine Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's blessed name again, and as you breathe in, and you're filling your body up with that light, and like you're ballooning out, and you're activating all the spiritual centers in one go with that one light. And then you breathe out, and then with each breath, you feel your body is getting lighter and lighter and lighter. And then just before the point of spiritual transfer, you will then basically imagine yourself. I don't think we've covered that, but inshallah, our honorable Ustad Abdul Rahim is going to take you through that. It will be a guided process. My advice to you is, as I said, I can see some of you got yourself comfortable, but don't get too comfortable, because the danger here is sometimes you can fall asleep. If you're too still, silent, everybody's quiet, and this process is such that it's very relaxing as well. So if I walk around with a stick by anybody snoring, I'll hopefully so bear that in mind. So inshallah, get comfortable, get ready for a great session. And with this practice, this will be the first of many practical sessions. And as you practice more, you will get better and better. And next now, I'm going to start, we'll take over the session now.
Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. نحمده ونصلي ونسلم على رسوله الكريم أما بعد فأعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Alhamdulillah, you have now learned the process, or it doesn't matter if you have not fully understood it, but now is a time of practicing it. The more you practice, the more you'll get used to doing this. And just a few things I want to highlight, inshallah, in this process is that there is also a preparation, you can say amal, that you have to do. Like anything, like you do salah, you have to prepare for salah. You have to do wudu, you have to make sure you wear clothing sufficiently covers the the one has enough, you can say fragrance, etc., etc. So one is best prepared for when they're in salah. So likewise, this is also a travel, and in traveling, you can say our spirits to the presence of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, we also have to prepare ourselves. So you can say at the beginning, we always say, and we'll go through it, but I just wanted to highlight the areas before it, when we fully do, is that firstly you correct your intention. Then we mention about the 3 keys. Allah is with me, seeing me, present with me. Then we also do the protection amals as well. It's almost like you're putting a, before travel, like you see when people travel to space, they wear protective clothing in order to protect themselves, etc. So we're inshallah going to travel spiritually, and the protective clothing is the protection amals that will inshallah recite. We'll tell you to recite surah, starting with Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, Surah Fatiha once, Ayatul Kursi once, and then the 3 kuls, Surah Ikhlas, Surah Falaq, Surah Nas. Then after this, then we'll try to go into 3 states, we say. So thinking of 3 states. Firstly, the state of, you can say, state of, you can say, gratefulness, that all the blessings that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given you. Then we'll mention the state of, you can say, sincerity, the things that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, you can say, gratefulness, humbleness, and then reliance. And we'll go through these stages, inshallah. Then after that, we'll go through, I'll ask you to recite the Surah Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, Astaghfirullah, then Durood Sharif, you'll recite Astaghfirullah, Durood Sharif, then La Quwwata Illa Billah. Then after, we'll go through the process of cleansing the Lataif. Also, we'll go cleanse the Lataif, which you've now learnt. Then when you go to the transfer part of it, so you created your spiritual self, and then you're transferring the spirit into like a twin self of your body, spiritual body, and then you transfer, and then you find the teacher. Now, so that it is clear that finding the teacher, this is a spiritual connection with the teacher, really. So the whole path is a spiritual relationship with the teacher, because not everyone can have that physical seeing or being with them. That's why it limits the person with the spirit, with the body. But with the spirit, everyone with their thought, with their presence, you can all benefit, because it's a spiritual relationship. Like the spirit of the, you can say, the mirage of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. They showed us how to spiritually travel, and the guide, Hazrat Jibreel alayhi salam, took us. Likewise, you could imagine and think like the teacher is also taking us through this in the presence of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam and beyond, you can say, the presence. Also, like a guide, physically, you can see that people pay money to travel to different lands. You can see physically, pop stars and stars, they want to visit a land which is filled with danger or etc. They pay people as a guide. Please tell us how we can go to this island, and so we're not in danger. So they take a guide. And physically, they might see in the island a branch. It looks like a snake, but it's actually a branch. They, and they see the dangers, etc., etc. So they take someone with them. Likewise, in the spiritual sense, the guide is the teacher. They're taking you to the spiritual realms. So obviously, there will also be dangers as well. There might be scenes that you see and you become a bit scared, or or terrified, or whatever, or you're losing track. You're filtering somewhere else. We always say that if a person's mind is going elsewhere, go back towards the guide as well. That will take you towards that scenery again. Yeah. So thinking of the teacher again, bringing self back. Firstly, thinking of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, that He is with me, seeing me, present with me, and then thinking of the guide that is taking you through this journey. So this is a spiritual journey as well. So if a person goes through any hardship, it's like an emergency button. You think of the teacher. Okay. If you go in losing track, or something scary is happening, or something is happening, you think of the teacher, and then you'll go back towards the destination where they're showing you back to, like a reset button almost. Is that sort of clear before we go on the spiritual journey? So this is, you've mashallah heard a lot now. So what I want you to do now is, if everyone stands up now, everyone stand up. Okay. Just make sure your arms and legs are all flowing with blood and everything. Has everyone had enough water? They have had water, yeah? We don't want you to be disturbed and if you haven't, go and get one now. Does anyone need water? I need water, so I'm gonna. Don't try not to drink too much water, then you'll have to go toilet. Let's say during the Muraqabah. So we just wait for brothers to come back, make sure they have everything. Alhamdulillah, everyone's got what they need now. So sit back down, be comfortable. Okay, so everyone be comfortable the way you're sitting. Try not to move too much. And it's about focusing now. So you've had your rest, which we gave you before. Everyone should have had sufficient rest. Now you have enough water inside you and you've been hydrated. And now, inshallah, just going to be focusing, inshallah. Ahmed, do you want to sit on the floor instead of sorry. So now we'll begin, inshallah. So what I want you to do now is now empty all your mind now. Okay, close your eyes and empty all your mind, meaning the worries of tomorrow, the worries of today or next week, what's happening at home, everything. Take this all out now and relay it to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, that He will take care of everything. And then now correct your intention that, oh Allah, I just want you, not what you have, not what you own, but just you. I want to reach you, and I cannot reach you without your help, without your mercy. Because I know everything about myself, my shortcomings, my weaknesses, everything. I've been searching for you all my life. And I want you. I think of the 3 keys: that Allah is with me. Allah Azza wa Jal has always been with me from the beginning to the very end, all my life. They are closer than anyone to me. They're closer than everyone to me. Closer than the jugular veins. Their love outweighs the whole of the creation. 70 mothers' love and beyond. Allah is seeing me, that they seen every single thought that has come into my mind, every single cry, every single pain, every single hardship, when I'm alone, when I'm with people, from the beginning to the end. They know what I want. They know who I am more than anyone. Allah Azza wa Jal is hearing me. They hear everything that I say, with words, with thought, with the heart. Every call I make, they listen. They hear all my cries, my dua, my request, my plea, my forgiveness. They hear everything. Allah is with me, that I'm never alone. Everyone will abandon me, but Allah Azza wa Jal will never abandon His servant. So what I want you to do now, still keep your eyes closed and focused. Now to yourself, I want you to recite with Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, Surah Fatiha once, then Ayatul Kursi once, then the 3 calls, Surah Ikhlas, Surah Falaq, Surah Nas, in that order, 3 times, and then blow on your palms, and then to your face, your head, and then the whole body. It's as though like you're making dua. Blow to your palm, and wipe on your face, and then the entire body. So inshallah, do this now as though you're seeking the protection of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala on this journey, inshallah. Bismillah. Alhamdulillah. Rabbil alamin. Ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Maliki yawm الدين. اهدنا الصراط المستقيم. صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. الله لا إله إلا هو الحي القيوم لا تأخذه سنة ولا نوم له ما في السماوات وما في الأرض من ذا الذي يشفع عنده إلا بإذنه يعلم ما بين أيديهم وما خلفهم ولا يحيطون بشيء بما شاء وسع السماوات والأرض ولن يضره حفظهما وهو العلي العظيم. قل هو الله أحد. Once you have done that, now come in the state of humbleness, thinking that, oh Allah, I may know some of the sins of the people next to me, 1 or 2 or 3, but really I know every sin of mine. When I was alone, when I'm in public, when I'm with people, I know every single sin, every single disobedience that I have done. For surely, Allah, the people next to me are better than me, really. They are better in serving you, in praising you. I am weak and I have sinned, but they are truly better than you are. They deserve everything good. They deserve everything. Now bring the thought of gratefulness to Allah, out of all of the creations that you have created, out of all the beings that we have seen and unseen. You have favored me to be in the image of Hazrat Adam alayhi salam, to be a human being, to be in the ummah of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, given me Imām. There are countless blessings that you have given. When I'm eating, drinking, I enjoy all the taste and the food. I don't need to even think that how it's being processed in my stomach. Every time I breathe, I don't need to think, but you allow oxygen to enter and I am breathing. Every time I blink, Allah, that I find it so easy to blink, that many people who are finding hard, it is as though there is sand inside their eyes with every blink. There are countless blessings that you have given us. We cannot be grateful enough. turn to the reliance on Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, that Wallah, I cannot really travel on my own. It is only by your fadl, only by your mercy, that I can really truly reach you. It is not by my amals, it is not by my zikr, it is not by any effort what I have done. It is only by your mercy, your fadl, I can truly reach you. So Allah, I beg you to take me towards your closeness. Take this sinful servant to your presence, towards your closeness. Oh Allah, I need you. I need you more than anything. Without you, Allah, I have nothing. With you, I have everything. Just repeat. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Astaghfirullah. 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 Alladhi la ilaha illa hu. Al-Hayyul Qayyum. Wa atubu ilayh. Sallallahu ala Muhammad. Sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Sallallahu ala Muhammad. Sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. La hawla wa la quwwata illa billah. 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 Now still being the focus, Allah is with me, seeing me, present with me. Now imagine the blessed name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala above you in such a bright light in white, and it's illuminating. This light is descending down. As you breathe in through your nose, imagine this light is descending and it's entering your body. It's entering as you breathe in. It's filling every single part of your body with light, from the fingertips to every part of the body like a balloon. And you're breathing in through the nose, and as you breathe out, imagine all darkness is exiting. So this is the preparation stage. So the name of Allah is above in white. As you breathe in through your nose, light is just descending, entering you through the nose, and is going through every part of the body, filling with light. As you breathe out, all darkness is exiting. Just be in that state. Feel all the worries are exiting behind. The whole body is being cleansed with the light of the name of Allah. So now imagine the blessed name of Allah Azza wa Jal is a now red color light. How illuminating it is. It is above you in this hall. And then as you breathe in through your nose, imagine this light is descending from the name of Allah Azza wa Jal, and it enters through your nose as you breathe in, and it's now traveling to the red spiritual entity, the Lataif, and it's been cleansing the red Latifa, which is situated below the navel area. Then imagine this light is exiting as you breathe out through your mouth. Imagine all the darkness exiting behind. All the worries, all the darkness exiting behind. So the name of Allah in red, light descending, red light descending as you breathe in, is entering as you breathe, traveling to the red latifa and cleansing the red latifa situated below the navel area. As you breathe out, all the darkness is exiting. That latifa is being cleansed more and more. So do this now. Now imagine the blessed name of Allah Azza wa Jal is now an orange color light. And as you breathe in, imagine this orange color light from the name of Allah Azza wa Jal is descending. And when you breathe in, is entering you and is making way inside to the orange latifa. It's cleansing the orange latifa. The orange latifa is situated in the navel area. As you breathe out through your mouth, imagine all the darkness, all the worries is exiting behind. So orange color light entering from the name of Allah to the orange latifa situated in the navel area. As you breathe out, darkness is exiting behind. Now imagine the blessed name of Allah Azza. Now a yellow color light. As you breathe in, imagine this light is descending and is entering you through your nose as it's traveling down to the yellow latifa, which is situated in the stomach area. As you breathe out through your mouth, imagine all the darkness is exiting behind, and the yellow latifa is now being energized, now being cleansed. So do this process now. Now imagine the blessed name of Allah Azza wa Jal is in green, illuminating above. As you breathe in through your nose, imagine this light from the name of Allah, a green light, is now descending and entering inside, and is traveling to the green latifa, or situated in the chest or the heart area. As you breathe out through your mouth, imagine all the darkness is exiting behind. And imagine this latifa, green latifa, is being cleansed more and more. Keep in the presence of Allah. Allah is with me, seeing me, present with me. Now imagine the blessed name of Allah Azza wa Jal is now a blue color light, light blue. Again, imagine as you breathe in this light blue color light, and entering inside. It's now traveling to the light blue latifa, which is situated in the throat area. As you breathe out through your mouth, imagine all the darkness is exiting behind. And this latifa is now being cleansed more and more. Now purify latifa. Now imagine the blessed name of Allah Azza wa Jal. It's now a dark blue color, illuminating bright. As you breathe in through your nose, imagine this light is descending and entering your forehead. And it is now going direct to the dark blue latifa, which is situated in the forehead area. As you breathe out through your mouth, imagine all the darkness, all the worries of the mind is now exiting behind. Now imagine the blessed name of Allah Azza wa Jal is in white, and it's illuminating white. As you breathe in, imagine this white color, the name of Allah Azza wa Jal, this light is descending and it's entering the white latifa, which is situated above you, above your head. It is the crown of light. As you breathe out through your mouth, imagine all darkness exiting behind this white latifa, becoming more purified, more whiter, more illuminated. Purify the white latifa. Now imagine this light from the blessed name of Allah Azawajal, as it is entering, is flowing through the whole of the body, entering all the parts of the body. Every part of your body now is filled with white light, from the tip to the toes. Everything is filled like a balloon with light inside you. The more you breathe in, the more light is entering. Now slowly your body is beginning to disappear. Bottom part of the body has gone. Now the top of the body is also gone. The only thing left is the latifa. Slowly, each latifa is also disappearing, starting with the red latifa, is now also disappearing. The orange latifa is also now disappearing. The yellow latifa is also now disappearing. The green, the light blue, the dark blue, and the white latifa has now all disappeared. The only thing left now is your breath and your spirit. Now create your spiritual body now, which is sitting in front of you like a mirror. You're looking inside a mirror and you can see yourself, or a twin version of yourself, the outline of your spirit is now sitting in front of you. Now, as you have created your spiritual body, I will take the golden breath. Take a few breaths and then take a deep breath. Slowly breathe your spirit inside the spiritual body. Now imagine You have now transferred, your spirit has now transferred into the spiritual body. And everything seems different. It's as though you have seen everything for the first time. You have opened your eyes to the spiritual world. And immediately you are looking for the guide, which is Sheikh Ahmed Dabbar, who will take you on this journey. Find them, be in their company, travel with them. Some are finding them present in this gathering. Some are finding them as though in the clouds. Some are finding them in the aeroplane which they are taking towards Iraq. No matter where they are, find the teacher and be with them. It's as though you are greeting them now. They are also greeting you. And they are embracing you. And feel their embracement. Feel that closeness. We have all found them now. It is as though they are now holding our hands. And we become like children again. Some are like children. Some are in their teens. Some are older. It is as though they are traveling through the sky. You can feel the clouds passing. You can see the world. Everything looks small now. It doesn't look like a big deal now. This world. It is as though they are traveling. And they reach Medina Sharif, place of the Prophet ﷺ. Those who have been before, they miss this place. And those who have never been, now you have come and traveled spiritually in this blessed place. It is as though Medina Sharif, it is like the old Medina Sharif at the time of the Prophet ﷺ. You can as though feel the presence of the companion. You are walking through the streets. The blessed steps which the Prophet ﷺ took. It is as though everything is in the remembrance of Allah. You can hear the dhikr of Allah. Observe the scenery, the beauty, the presence of light essence of the companions. How happy they were, happy they are to be in such a blessed time with the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. You can then hear as though the azan of Hazrat Bilal radiallahu anhu making. It is unlike any other azan you have ever heard before. It is at the most purest of azan, the first azan. See as though the companions are gathering towards the Masjid an-Nabawi. You two are also going, and Sheikh Ahmad Tabar is also taking you, and you following in their footsteps. As though you can smell such a fragrance appearing closer, like a breeze, but you can't see them, but you can hear as though the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam is walking, taking the lead towards leading the prayer. Feel this light of attraction. And some can truly see them. Someone can feel them. And those can hear them when they're now reciting and beginning the salah. Those have reconnect by thinking of the three keys. Allah is with me, seeing me, present with me. Now bring the thought of the teacher again. It is as though now we're traveling again through the skies, the wind, the cloud. It is as though we're making way to Makkah Sharif, the old Kaaba, at the time of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. It is as though now more blessed personalities have joined. The awliya, the sahaba. It's as though the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam is leading us. We are all wearing ihram. Focus on the scenery that is ready to do the tawaf. You can see that every brick of the Kaaba, whereas nowadays you can't see every brick, it is covered. It is as though illuminating Imagine we are now following the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, who's taking us as though doing the tawaf around the Kaaba, as though mimicking their footsteps of all the companions and all the awliya and our blessed teacher and Mashayikh. As though we are now traveling again through the skies, as though now we are seeing the whole of the world, that people see the world in space. Now you are seeing this world in space with the teacher. They are giving you lesson for what the meaning of this world is, the lessons you can draw from it. They're showing the shape of the world, which is zero, which is valueless. There's no value of this world. But the value of Akhirah outweighs all value of this world. Sallallahu ala Muhammad, sallallahu alayhi wasallam, sallallahu ala Muhammad, sallallahu alayhi wasallam. Sallallahu sallallahu alayhi wasallam, sallallahu ala Muhammad, sallallahu alayhi wasallam, sallallahu ala Muhammad, sallallahu alayhi wasallam, sallallahu ala Muhammad, sallallahu alayhi wasallam. Slowly take permission from the teacher and then slowly return back to your bodies. Then slowly you may open your eyes. سبحانك وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك. So inshallah, what we'll do now, we've got just before Maghrib, we'll take some feedback. This is the most important part of the retreat, is that to get your intake on how you felt your journey has taken. So this is how we can inshallah help you. So inshallah, if you can also give some feedback, and anyone can start, how you felt, how it went, the process, how from the beginning to the end, how you, what you experienced, what you felt, etc.
Unfortunately, we don't have too long because Maghrib around will be about 10 minutes or so, 10, 12 minutes. So I'd rather want to focus on any new people who have done this for the very first time. More to hear from yourself. Doesn't necessarily mean that you've had a great experience.
I can invite
Alhamdulillah.
Ustad Harun and Dr. Shah to come in.
Problems, obstacles, issues, you want to hear about that as well. So from the front here, new people, it's not really very
I'm not sure how long it went on for, but I felt I drifted off, and I was following the words, and my imagination was clear. And I felt great. Probably just in the end, I snapped out of it very quickly. Not sure why. But overall, it was a great experience, and I definitely felt like I was present there, and I could see things in the past of how it was. So it felt amazing.
Inshallah. I'll hand over to Dr. Shah as well to do the first one.
It'd be interesting to kind of just go on the details in that period if you snapped out what happened to what you felt.
Well, I imagined myself imagining the skies, the Gala, and where it was, what it used to be, without everything as it is now. And I just pictured myself.
Can I quickly ask you, how were those different, these lights, the spiritual centers? Did you manage to follow them, lead them, or did you see a different color or anything?
I tried to imagine every single color from the top to the bottom.
Was there any digression from that? Or just any different, anything digressed from what the Ustad was saying? Of the colors or the processes or anything. Any details you can remember is important for us to realize. You'll be learning with your chemistry soon, inshallah. When the patient comes in, You ask him questions, you think, what's this thing so into the question? For the trained, he knows why he's asking these questions for, because he can ascertain what kind of issue, what kind of things are actually honing in, what prescription he give you. That's why.
Taking me like confusion.
So in terms of the Latifa, the college bit, you wanted to follow as they were saying, or you are the only experience within that?
I think I have my own motivation.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm interested to hear.
Yeah, I just sort of took it by myself and I sort of drifted off into thinking from the white to and all the way down from there. So,
Meaning that although the instructor was saying that you felt as though you're carrying on your own journey.
yeah.
Is that the first point you noticed? Without that, oh, I'm
Yeah.
waiting for the next set of instructions, but rather you just, oh, I know I'm doing this is gonna happen, this is gonna happen.
Yeah,
Did
no,
you feel that?
I definitely didn't know exactly what I was doing, but I do know that when I got to the point of such deep thoughts and imagination, I just sort of spiraled off into somewhere else.
Alhamdulillah, it's great here. Okay, before this session and before today, if I were to tell you to sit for 1 hour 15 minutes, you should contemplate. Believe me, after 10 minutes go on, what am I doing here? Would that be correct?
That would be great, yes.
So for you could be maybe, oh, well, you know, I was doing something, I was doing this and that. No, it has a significance. That's why my intricate question has meaning, just to prove you and to show you that, look, you know, there was something was taken by his own course without really fully having control of it.
Yeah.
Although the instructor were telling him to do something. So it is an indicator and a point whereby once you learn and follow guidance, things starts to happen. It's a telltale sign. That's what I'm saying for now.
Oh, okay.
So alhamdulillah, I should thank you that it's the first ever session as such. Yeah, although I know the plane will fly across every few minutes.
Yeah, that's when I.
Yeah, but despite those distractions, you still manage to, if you understand, for the whole duration, engage, things were happening, and not really sure what was happening. It is like an example. Imagine now a child is born. We don't remember ourselves, but imagine a child is born, and when we come out of the womb, first time it opens its eyes or his eyes. You see those a figure, the mother looks like or the nurse, or the father, the lights of the new hospital, whatever they are. You reckon the child will make sense what they see. It was a big ball of light, and something is hovering faster than they don't know what they are. Well, what is this? This thing. Imagine we being as maybe born and suddenly we've been exposed and seeing all these things. Yes, there's an aspect of the real life distractions involved. My mind could be also playing as well, but there's something happening. So in a way, compare those examples and how I would be if I were to sat here for 1 hour. So we're going to pray now. Just see how much you can focus in your prayer normally. You'll have your meal after that, then the session ready. Just sit there for 10 minutes. After a while, you put your phone out. Is your board? Or something yesterday, what is this called today? You ask someone today, you're thinking about these things. We don't sit idle just think of Allah subhanahu. Another thing, let me tell you, if you were to sit closely and thinking about Muraqabah and the angels and Allah subhanahu and Prophet Islam, and you just came back to your mates or to your family or to the Imām for the whole hour just thought about these things. They said, well, mashallah, you're a pious lad, you think of these things. But the scientists say, the psychologists say that average, especially young men, they tend to think of a woman every 6 seconds. And for 1 hour, they never thought about the woman. That's an achievement itself. So these are indicators. I'm indicating that how this works to the guidance and how spiritual Mashaykh, obviously the teacher and person, what as a brotherly body support from the ustad and the teachers. Now imagine if you were to do this for 1 week, 2 weeks, regularly, 1 month, 2 months, 6 months, how can you see just by your own estimation how one could progress? This is to everybody here. You might say, I've got doing this, I haven't. Don't compare with anyone else, only compare yourself to yourself. What would have been a normal life situation, and is that different in this today? And you can get the answer to yourself without someone telling you the answer as well. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I'm not even saying it, I'm just indicating. poetry coach and think about, inshallah. So I would say, Mubarak, mashallah, the session we're doing tonight, focus again, we'll be obviously more tomorrow. And now you can shoot complete lot of very smart, I think you're 3 A's in A level, right? So who's the one asking about coffee?
I was the coffee man. He's the
Okay, mashallah. So, so imagine that, you know, mashallah, you do A levels, you're quite smart already, you know, alhamdulillah. That if we were to now replicate that or reproduce that again and again, how a person could advance. Let me tell you one thing before I pass over to start. I start with that is that the real people who are really seekers of truth, looking for it, they actually spend years or even decades away from their family in wilderness. Like Prophet Muhammad, you know, they did so before the announcement of prophethood. They used to go to the cave of Hira, in search of Allah. That's how Surah, you know, what the how was revealed, like how was in search of Allah. So they've sacrificed, they spend years in discovery. But as an extra blessing from Allah in this day and age, and it's actually meaning as well, we'll tell you another time, that is for within 24 hours, that I can develop myself on the path. Isn't that a great mercy and blessing of Allah? So we should really appreciate it as well, and really take it seriously away from it to see something manifesting. And inevitably, like I said, it will help increase my faith, to be more dedicated in Islam and being following the Sira and Sharia, inshallah. Okay.
Yeah. So inshallah, we'll carry on with the feedback another time because we've got Maghrib now. So mashallah, jazakallah khair for your participation, and we'll consume back after Maghrib. What's the schedule for that?
Maybe the final step tomorrow.
Okay, so we'll take another one inshallah then.
The second part when you when you use on like dark blue and light blue parts, also closing my eyes, I can see those colors going around as I inhale, the colors became stronger and stronger. And as I exhaled, the colors became darker and darker until they turned into a black. Also, around the beginning of the second page, on the second part, felt like when I was reading in and out, my face was being paralyzed, like I was just stuck up there. Like, it was hard to move my face. Like, in fact, if I wanted to, I could have taken myself out of that spot, but I felt it meant something, so I kept it that way. Also, sadly, I couldn't come out of
So can I just say this? Continue after the break and so on, and then you can also relate. I recall or even type it up if it helps you. You know, sometimes you're overwhelmed by the whole experience. You know, notes are write it down and type it up, then you can read it out later on. Is that okay? Okay, thank you for that. Sorry about that.
That's why I said let's
I'm going to check once again with it.
Huh?